starlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jasmine Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and star into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so much for being here for the first time. For those of you who are returning, thank you for coming back to watch another weekly. If you would like a personal reading or a live coaching session, or you want to work with me with healing, or you would like to purchase a personal tarot reading package, please hop on over to capellawellness.com. There are also links in the description box below to take you straight there. I want to wish you guys a wonderful, transformative, beautiful week. With that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome to your weekly reading. How are you? I hope you're doing absolutely wonderful and fantastic. I send you many blessings and much, much love. Scorpio, what we're going to do here is we're going to see what's going on with you at this time, what obstacles you are facing, and what lesson you are learning from this situation. We're also going to get guidance from Spirit to see how to best navigate these energies. What is going on? We're gonna get additional guidance from Spirit, and then we're gonna look into what's going on with you, love, and relationships. Don't mind the sun. Ever since they knocked down that massive tree outside of my third floor window, I've been getting a lot more sunlight at the time that I do my readings, but there's nothing wrong with sunlight, right? I would prefer that there's light shining on these readings than anything else. But anyway, it might seem a little bit weird to you, but the messages are what's important here. All right, Scorpio, let's see what's going on with you. What is going on with Scorpio at this time? Wow. Wow. Okay, Scorpio. So there's a few things here. As usual, I get two groups. So, and remember to take what resonates, leave what doesn't for somebody else who's watching this. Keep your unhealthy ego at the door and make sure you are honest with yourself. We have the 10 of Wands. All right. Part of this group needs to drop the weight. You're overdoing it at work. You're overdoing it in a relationship. You're overdoing it in your life. You're doing too much. You're taking on too many responsibilities, and Spirit is saying to just drop it all. There might be something about, for somebody specific here, you are either wanting to move or you're preparing to move or you are in the middle of moving, and it's causing a lot of running around. There's a lot that you have to do because I'm looking at this, packing your bags and go, all right? So this could very well be traveling or you're relocating, with what I'm getting with this card. So maybe there's a lot of stress involved with that. But it's going to come to an end because we do have the World card at the bottom of the deck, okay? Some cycle, some big phase in your life is ending and a new one is beginning, Scorpio. So this could be about something else. Something was weighing heavy on you and you're like, I cannot have this pressure on me anymore. This could be dealing with a karmic pattern. It could be about not expressing your feelings to somebody. It could be not telling other people how you feel, not being in your sovereignty, not telling the truth, living a lie, or even with, maybe you're dealing with a family situation and you're like, this has got to go. I can't keep this consuming my life anymore. Take it how it resonates, guys, because I'm picking up on a lot of stuff from you. I'm channeling a lot of people here. So whatever this is, if you haven't dropped this already, it's time to drop it. Okay, you do not need to deal with all of this stress, all these burdens that are weighing you down. Some of you are continuing to repeat the same karmic cycles. And with that World card at the bottom of the deck, Spirit is saying, hey, you know what? There's something better for you here. This cycle needs to end where you're piling on too much and you're lowering your vibration, you're dimming your light. When that happens, your blessings and abundance can't come to you because there's no room for that. It's like your closet is packed full of stuff and you know you need to clear it out, and you're like, this is staring me in the face, and you're probably getting overwhelmed by it too. Because I don't know who this is for, because maybe you literally have a packed closet that you need to clear out. Okay, I'm hearing like let go of things that don't serve you. It's time to declutter, kind of like Virgo energy. But if this is not literal, where there's a lot of stuff that is consuming you, whether it's physical or emotional, it has to be cleared out, because you can't put anything new when you have all of this weight on top of you, right? If you look at her, all she has is that oxen carrying, it looks like a pillow and maybe a blanket or something. She has her wand, one wand, but she's got the other wands in the suitcase, and she's only carrying one suitcase. She's not taking everything with her, because she knows for the next thing that's coming in her life, she's heading towards the Ace of Wands. She has the Ace of Wands in her hand. She's saying, I don't need all this shit to go where I'm going. It could be literal, guys, or it's just like metaphorical. But if it's a physical thing, that you have to let go of things that are just really like, there's too much of it. All right. It's really blocking the new from coming in. Others of you, this is something with karmic patterns or energies. Like I said, something about holding in feelings, or, you know, not really expressing your truths, or not doing what it is that you know you need to be doing. It's weighing heavy on you, and you know you need to go. Some of you know you need to move to a better place. It's time to do that. Some of you are already doing that, because that's what I'm picking up on. But there is a huge ending here. And something new is beginning with this 10 of Wands. And you guys are beginning a completely new chapter in your life. But when I look at this World card, it's like you're starting a whole new story. You're closing the book to part of your life's journey. I look at this as an encyclopedia, okay? The encyclopedia of Scorpio, all right? You're closing book 4, and you're now about to write book 5, if that makes any sense. And you still have other books to write, right? Maybe you're literally writing books. I don't know. That came through for someone. But this needs to end. This part of your life, it's no longer serving you. It's not necessary, because either you've come full circle and you've learned your lessons, you've completed the hero's journey. Now it's like, I got to move on to the next thing. And there's going to be something way better that is on the horizon for you, Scorpio. So if you haven't dropped this yet, Spirit is really highly recommending that you do so, because the God in the universe, they're trying to give you something completely new. It's like the fool's journey, that excitement, that lightheartedness, that carefreeness. I'm excited to start something new. It's a new adventure. It's a new beginning. It's a new life for me. And a lot of us need that, because we can't stay stagnant. We can't stay complacent. The shadow side of the World card is stagnation. It's delays. You know, if you're delaying on something, it's weighing heavy on you. So it has to stop, because you know you cannot continue with these burdens anymore. Okay. So, but there are beautiful things happening for you, Scorpio, with whatever this is. Oh my God, the 4 of Wands. There could be. Wow. I just heard for somebody, this is the end of you being single, for whoever this is. Okay. You could be a single parent, and you're having to do everything on your own. That is taking on a lot of responsibility, okay? And you just want a new life. You just want something. You want a companion. And apparently, whoever this is for, this 4 of Wands, it's like, you know, you want a happy, stable home life. You want a partner. You want a companion. You want somebody to celebrate life with, to enjoy life with. Maybe you like music, or you both like music. Something about creating music together or something. I don't know where that came from, but there's something about music here, because, you know, she has that tambourine, and there may be something that they're listening to here, but they're dancing. They're loving life here. This new beginning for you guys, it's going to be a lot more stable and harmonious. And there's something here about getting married, or getting engaged, or maybe even, you know, having a lot more fun. Maybe you're being invited to a wedding, or an anniversary party, something like that, some celebration here. And this is going to help lift you up. This is going to help raise your vibration here. And when I said this thing about not being single anymore, apparently this has been weighing heavy on you, where you know you want this home life. You want a family. You want harmony. You want to be married to someone who's the love of your life, something like that. You know there's more to life than just you doing the mundane and taking on responsibilities, and, you know, doing the stuff that life requires of you to do. maybe it, again, for somebody who's a single parent, it's been too much, and there's a change here that somebody's going to help you out or something along those lines. But there could very well be, this could very well be indicative of harmonious sacred union here. This is the 1111 card when they talk about this, but you could be in a light counterpart / twin flame connection. And you know that you want this life, Scorpio, and it's been really like, I can't hold it in anymore. This is what I really want. I have to stop having this burden me with not following my heart's desires and not opening up and not doing whatever this is. Because, again, with that World card, it's coming to an end. This life is done now, Scorpio. There's a completely new beginning. You've gone through a lot, because this comes after the Three of Wands. You've been through this long journey. You've been patient. You've been making progress. You've been leveling up. Maybe there's been travel involved. For a job or a business or school or something like that. But because of all that, you're like, you know what? I'm going to take a break here. I've been doing too much of this. You've reached a huge milestone. It's time to celebrate your successes. You have gone through a significant phase in your life where you've done a lot of self-work and you've done a lot of leveling up. And you've also understood the meaning of divine timing. So now things are coming full circle. There's great accomplishment here. You feel whole within yourself. And now it's time to celebrate that long journey, the hero's journey that some of you have completed. Others of you, you have to start raising your vibration and dropping those wands, whatever heaviness you are allowing to carry with you. Because the more weight you put on yourself, the more sluggish you're going to get. And it's going to be harder for you to make progress. It's going to be harder for you to raise your vibration. It's going to be harder for you to allow your energies to open up to the new that is trying to come in. All right. We have the Justice card after this. Yep. Some of you have completed learning your life's lessons. You paid off your karmic debt. You know what it is that you need to do. You know you need to speak your truth for somebody. This is about doing the right thing. You know you need to do the right thing here. But I'm also getting, again, somebody has paid off their karmic debt. You've really come full circle with learning your life's lessons here. You really learned a lot from your karmic lessons. So congratulations to whoever this is. You may be dealing with the Libra, but what I'm also getting here with the balancing of the scales, there's a change in relationship, like I said. Because Libra does rule relationships. Something is coming into balance between you and a person. You need to find more balance in your life. That's what others of you need to do. You're doing way too much. Stop overdoing it. It's overkill. You feel so overburdened and your health is being affected probably. You have to really learn how to balance things more in life and do what is right for you. You have to really see the truth of the situation, and you have to understand the consequences of your actions. Because if you're trying to do everything and anything, yet you're feeling stressed out, that's on you for tacking on too much stuff onto your plate. All right? Queen of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Yep, there's like a relationship changing. A relationship's moving to the next level. It's heading to marriage with that Ten of Pentacles there. Traditional, long-standing, building a family legacy, blending families. It could be a bunch of things. You feel a lot of love. You want this family. You want this love in your life. And you know you can't keep moving forward because that's what you're feeling right now. And you're trusting your intuition because your intuition is telling you, hey, Scorpio, you know what? There is way more to life than this life that you're currently living. The Ten of Pentacles is having it all, right? Great achievements. Some of you have really put in a lot of hard work, like I said, with regards to learning your life's lessons and trusting your intuition, being in tune with your emotions, not being afraid of how you're feeling. And some of you feeling very deeply for somebody. And you guys are water. You guys are the deep zodiac, okay? You go down into the depths of things. That's Scorpio stuff right there. So some of you are not afraid anymore to really feel that deeply for someone or something. There's a lot of love coming from this Queen of Cups. And, you know, your gut just feels like, I want this Ten of Pentacles. Like I said, some of you are single and it's like, you know that That's not the life that you want to live right now. Not anymore, because something has really shifted. All right, so let's see what the obstacle is. What's the obstacle with this situation? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Huh, this is interesting. They're having me look at the pattern from my blinds up here on the cards. Wow. That came out in the reverse and it flipped over. Hold on a second. How many are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I was shuffling. I think I was counting before. There were like 10 lines, which were indicative of the 10 of Wands right there. Okay. So we have the 7 of Wands. All right. The obstacle here is that some of you are resisting change. You're like, nope, I'm not having it. I don't think I can do this. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to just let go of this. Maybe some of you like to be very busy. Okay. But if that's really wreaking havoc on your health here, Scorpio, you really have to reevaluate why you feel the need to take on too much. Okay. Maybe there's something about some past history with a failed marriage, a divorce or something like that, and you don't want that to happen again. But if you think that's going to happen again, Scorpio, then guess what? Your thoughts are really going to create that reality, are they not? So there's something here about resisting the need to actually let go of these burdens so that you can free up the energies for the new to come in, like I was talking about. Okay, so oh crap, I forgot to light my incense. But with this 7 of Wands energy here, guys, this is the Tom Petty card. That, for me, this is the I won't back down card. Okay. With this ending and this new beginning, some of you are like, you know, you need to end these karmic patterns. You know that this is killing you, that you can't keep doing this anymore. But some of you are like a little bit stubborn. It's like, you know what? No, you know, I know what I'm doing. I'm just going to let this consume me. Don't let whatever this is consume you, Scorpio. Okay. You have to really stand up for your beliefs. You really have to learn how to overcome all these things that are coming at you. Because if you look at this in the upright, there's 7 wands coming after her. And she's meditating. She's like, nope, I'm not allowing anybody to knock me off the cliff. Because in the Rider Waite, the guy is trying to keep his balance, you know, on that cliff with all these wands coming out after him. This could be defending yourself. You can defend yourself in a healthy way, but if you're defending yourself because you're a little bit stubborn, or, you know, defensiveness is because of an unhealthy ego thing, this is not what you want to do, because that's low vibrational. Yeah, some of you may have been getting defensive, or, you know, you're like, I'm not dealing with this because you're fearful of something. This could even be where an obstacle was like, you know, with this burden that's been consuming you, you're avoiding conflict. You are resisting change. You know, you have a tendency to not, what's it called? You have, I don't know why I'm having a hard time coming out with this. Okay. For some of you, you don't like to compromise with others. I'll put it that way. Okay. Some of you are relentless when it comes to this. It's like, nope, I got to do everything. That's probably why for some of you, there's all this burden. You're taking on too much, committing yourself to too many things because you don't want to work with others. Okay. You don't want to compromise. It's kind of like you don't want to give a little bit to get something. And others of you, you're avoiding a conflict here. Some of you are afraid of conflict. I know I used to be that way. So I would avoid a situation and be like, I know I needed to do something, but it was weighing heavy on me. And it's like, I can't keep doing that. So some of you, you're resisting because you are afraid of conflict. But you know what? You have to make a stand. You have to ignite that personal power within yourself to be able to deal with whatever conflict that comes at you. Life does not exist without any conflict, guys. It's what helps us to grow, learn, and evolve. When those challenges arise from those conflicts, it gets us to learn something, and it really builds our stamina, builds our endurance. This is like perseverance also with the Seven of Wands. It helps us to, again, not back down. Said, you know what? As challenging as it's going to be, I'm going to stay in my element. I'm going to stay true to who I am. I'm not going to listen to the outside world, and I'm just going to go forward with what I know is true for me. This is standing by your convictions with truth, honesty, and integrity here. But you have to do that by igniting your personal power and saying, you know what? I can overcome this, and whatever conflict I'm going to face, I'm going to be able to deal with it because God's on my side. The universe is on my side. Okay? This is also in the upright, the worth fighting for card. Some of you may be thinking with what you wanted to end that it wasn't worth fighting for because you were afraid of coming forward with something or dropping something because of what might ensue if you did, or what would happen if you confronted somebody and wanted to make amends and it ended up in chaos or conflict. And you're thinking, well, I don't know. What if that happens? Then it's kind of like I'm fighting for nothing. All right. This is the liberty or give me death card. This is also for those of you who are trying to come forward with something, you're trying to do something, especially if you're making amends with somebody. You're gaining that personal power and that endurance to understand that if something does go wrong with this, that you're not going to back down. You're going to defend yourself in a healthy way and say, you know what, so-and-so, I had to deal with this, or I had to deal with that. This is what I was dealing with. You won't run away if you get challenged, okay? This is what I'm getting with this card. But you're thinking again, like, okay, if I do this and a conflict arises, then what was I doing all this work for? I let go of these wands, and then all of a sudden this person comes at me with whatever this is, or the life doesn't turn out the way that I want. Why did I even push for this type of thing? Don't get caught up in that. Because whatever it is you're fighting for, Scorpio, it is worth fighting for. It's your life. It's now or never. You're not going to live forever, like Bon Jovi says, okay? You do what is right for you. There may be people who are coming at you, telling you things. No, Scorpio, you shouldn't do that. You should do this. You should whatever, whatever. If you know in your heart of hearts that whatever it is that you need to do with packing your bags and going and dropping these wands is best for you, then you do that. Nobody knows best than you. I don't even know what's best for you. I'm just here channeling guidance from your guides, my guides, whoever is in this reading, okay? But the big thing here is to stand true to your convictions. You fight for what you believe in, Scorpio. Don't allow these pressures to take over your life. It's got to end. There's something about rejection here. Resisting. You want to make amends. You're afraid of conflict because you're afraid that you're going to get rejected from something, or you're going to be left out of the cold. Things are not going to go right. You're afraid that somebody's going to tear you down and really make you lose the confidence in something, in yourself and what you believe in. Again, you have to ignite that personal power within, that confidence and courage within you. Don't let anybody you put in a state of doubt, of lack, of self-pity. This is also victimization of putting you down, low self-esteem. Don't let anybody put you there, Scorpio. No one. That's why with the energy of the Ten of Wands, what's been an obstacle for you is that you back down when you get challenged. Trust me, I know. I dealt with that practically all my life. And it's so freeing and liberating to not do that anymore, not to get backed into a corner. And when somebody challenges me, I lose all faith in myself. Nowadays, when I get challenged, I stand up for myself, because before I didn't. I would think, oh, the other person must be right. Oh, maybe I did something stupid. Oh, this, oh, that. Woe is me. Like, oh, I was wrong. Like, I'm going to pity myself. I'm going to wallow in my sorrows. Nope. That, Jess, is done. It's what you guys also need to understand. That has been an obstacle for some of you. You get backed into a corner and you stay there and you don't get up. And you're sitting there in your sorrows and you're sitting there in the dark when the light is right next to you with the key beside it. And you have to just get up, get the key, and unlock yourself out of this. Nobody makes you a victim. That is your perception. Okay? And if you've been fearful of being rejected, left out of the cold, because you're coming forward with something, again, you know, you have to find that personal power within you. With that conflict, with that challenge, it could be dealing with some sort of communication or something. You know, you say what you need to say, but come from a place of love. Because if you turn into the Queen of Swords in the reverse and start chopping people's heads off, that's not going to work. You're going to come from distorted energies, and that's just going to make matters worse. Okay? Somebody needs to hear that. This could also be pertaining to financial hardships. Maybe with some of this journey here, Scorpio, you know you need to pack your bags and go, because you know there's a better life for you. If whether you're moving, you're traveling for a job, or changing careers, leaving a relationship, okay? You've been getting this intuitive hit, Scorpio, that you know it's time to go. Because you know there's something better. And you have to stop listening to what other people are telling you when your heart knows this is better for you. It's part of your destiny. And if this has to do with money, especially if you're changing careers, like kind of like what I did when I left my job, my career, people thought I lost my shit. Are you sure you want to do this, Jess? Like, we're concerned about your finances. And trust me, I kind of caught up in that too. But you know what? When I did that 40-day prosperity plan, I programmed into my brain that God was my only source and supply. And that was really hard to do, because when the going got tough, I had to stick it out and I had to trust that God knows what I need, and God always provides, just like He always provides for all of nature. So if this is financial for you guys, again, don't let any people lower your self-esteem, make you feel like shit, okay? That's not who you are. And if people are telling you you can't leave this relationship because somebody pays your bills, you can't leave that job because how are you going to pay for your kid? How are you going to do this? Stop. Those people do not know what is best for you. God knows what is best for you. And if you are staying again by your truth, sticking to your convictions and trusting in what your intuition is telling you. We saw the Queen of Pentacles. That is God telling you, okay, Scorpio, this is what I want you to do. This is your path. All right? There's something here with... you have to understand that you're going to come out of this. Whatever situation you are in, Scorpio, it's temporary. You're not going to be in the Five of Pentacles. You're not going to be in the Ten of Wands forever. But it's a matter of you getting up and taking the key and unlocking the door. That is your responsibility. You are responsible for your well-being, your happiness, your abundance. Get out of the lack mentality mindset. Lack attracts lack. If you are focusing on what you don't have, you're going to get more of what you don't have, which is pretty much nothing. And if you're not expressing gratitude for what you already have, then how is the universe going to bless you with double than what you have or more than what you have? It's not an energetic match. You have to look on the bright side here. There's a recovery here. There's positive changes that are coming, but you have to believe that. This is accepting things for how they are. And you have to forgive yourself and others when things don't go your way and there's rejection after rejection and nothing's happening and your finances are taking a hit or whatever this is. Don't focus on that because you will bring more of that into your life. You have to have that mindset that things are going to improve. I am coming out of this. You're way more stronger than you think you are, Scorpio. But with that Seven of Wands in the reverse, it's a huge obstacle for you because you think you're not. This is about rebuilding. This is a turning point in your life. You know that things need to change. 5 is about change. But you're resisting that change, and something has to do with money here or your self-worth. All right. Don't let your ego get in the way. 6 of Wands, this is the self-esteem card. Don't let people affect your self-esteem. You know that you have that courage within you, that confidence within you. Stand in the spotlight. Be who you are. Be true to who you are, Scorpio. Oh, the moon. Pisces energy, also with Cancer. But apparently this new moon solar eclipse in Taurus is kind of creating this shift for you, is what I'm hearing. You can't allow these heavy burdens and resisting change and people coming after you to put you down, further down to an abyss. You can't suppress your emotions anymore. See, for somebody, I was feeling this. This has to do with keeping your feelings in, keeping things hidden from people, from someone. That has been putting a heavy weight on you, and you know you cannot keep it in anymore. You really have to stop suppressing your intuition. Your intuition is what leads you in the right direction. Some of you are having a hard time still listening to your intuition because you think it's wrong. It's not something that you're used to, Scorpio. There's a little bit of stubbornness here. All right? And there's no judgment on you guys because I love you guys all the same. We all go through this. Again, you have to stand up where you believe in, and that ties into you trusting in your intuition. And for others of you, you have been keeping your feelings from somebody. And it's been a long time, and it's been weighing heavy on you. Like, look, the further down you go, we all know when the further you get to the bottom of the ocean, the more pressure there is, right? You have to be very careful with that. Your ears will start popping. You start feeling different or whatever, especially if you don't have the right equipment. Pressure builds the further you get down into the depths of the ocean. This is what God wants you to end because the pressure is building. You got to drop that. For some of you, you have to tell others how you feel. You have to express your emotions. You have to trust what your intuition is telling you. You cannot stay in the dark anymore. You cannot stay hidden. Again, you have to show the world the real you. You have to be your authentic self. Even if others, look at you a certain way, even if, it's not something that everybody else is doing, it doesn't matter. This is for your highest good. This is also about fears and illusions and misconceptions about things. Uncertainties. I don't know if this is going to work out. I don't know if this is going to be it, but your gut is telling you something else, is it not? You have to release these fears, these anxieties. You really have to trust your intuition, Scorpio. I was almost going to say Pisces. You have to trust your intuition, Scorpio. This has been a block for quite a few of you for a long time is what I'm hearing for some. Look, another major. See, the Chariot after this, your intuition is telling you to get up and go. Some of you, it's literally traveling. Moving to a different location, whether it's for work or just for you, personal, okay? You've been given the green light to do something, Scorpio, and you're still hesitating. It's been a big block for you for a while. But for some of you, you're actually going to finally end this cycle with that 10 of Wands and the World card. Others of you, you still need to work on this. But I'm getting for another group of you, you're ending this cycle of suppressing your emotions or trusting your intuition when your intuition is telling you you need to do something. You need to take inspired action. Again, the willpower, that strength here, the fortitude with this Chariot card, believing that you're going to be successful. Your thoughts create your reality, right? You know you need to take charge and you need to really make forward progress. And they're telling you, you got to do this quickly, because this is a very ripe opportunity, again, with the energies of this new moon that we just had, even though this is more of a full moon, but still it could be a new moon. It's a moon nonetheless, okay? There's strong Cancer energy here. Maybe some of you need to watch Cancer's reading because Cancer had a very significant reading, especially if you have Cancer placements, all right? So there's something here about Cancerian energy with this. But for a majority of you, this is really about taking action. You have to find that willpower and fortitude to believe that you're going to be a success, because your divine guidance is leading you to where you need to be. That's what I was saying. Your intuition is leading you to where God wants you to be, and you have to trust in that. It's not going to look like what you've known growing up. It's not the end result or your destination that your God's leading you toward, the life that God is leading you toward. The journey there is not going to look like what you thought it was going to be. It's not going to look like what society says you're supposed to be following to be successful, to be abundant, to be happy. Your intuition is the only thing that's really going to know better, but that comes from listening to your heart space, which is listening to God. Okay? So some of you know you need to take action on this. Some of you, there's somebody here, like you're being told to actually go visit someone or go to visit some sort of city, state, country. That's for somebody specific. Or visit somebody, because the Chariot is talking about a visitor. Somebody's getting in the car and showing up somewhere. Somebody's door. This is all about you just moving forward with what your intuition is telling you to do. You got to follow your divine guidance. And your divine guidance is telling you to take action with whatever this is. All right? It's two major arcanas. These are major life transitions for you guys. What is the lesson being learned here? I heard honesty and truth. What is the lesson being learned with this situation? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Syrians. Thank you, Spirit. We have the 4 of Cups and the 5 of Wands. Guys, boredom, disappointment. Nothing's going to turn out. I'm not sure if this is going to work out. I'm just going to sit here. Life sucks. I'm not going to do anything. But like I said, some of you know there's something better here. God is giving you the Ace of Cups, Scorpio, and you're like, I don't want that because that's not what I thought my happiness was going to lie. That's not what I thought I needed. God knows what you need. We don't. There's a blessing coming in, and some of you are not paying any damn mind to it. Either you're doing this now or you did this before. And I think for the others of you who are stopping this karmic pattern of not taking action, not listening to your intuition, you're realizing what God gave you. And before, you didn't take that cup, whether it's a fulfilling job or your healing or a true love or something. Because some of you might be in a divine counterpart connection, and a light counterpart is what I call it, the twin flame stuff. And God gave you this blessing here. Scorpio. This is what you've been praying for all along. This is what you've been wanting. But it came in, let's say you were expecting it to be in a gold chalice, and it came in a wooden bowl, all right? Because there are bowls here. This Light Seer's deck uses bowls for cups. It's kind of like that Indiana Jones movie. Is it Raiders of the Lost Ark? Or no, it's the other one. I can't remember. I know there's a bunch of them, or 3. Wherever is the one, I think it is Raiders of the Lost Ark, right? That's the one with Jesus' chalice. If you guys watch that movie, if you haven't, go watch it, because when Indiana Jones gets to that room, or the person before them gets there, there's a bunch of golden jeweled chalices. Oh, this is the chalice of a king, right? Because Jesus is the king of the Jews. So whoever that, I think it was a Nazi, right? Or something, whoever that was, went up there and chose the really ornate chalice. Wrong. That was the wrong one. So some of you thought that your beautiful life, your new beginning, your new love, your new job was going to come to you in that ornate chalice, and that's not what God is giving you. Blessings come in different ways, in different forms. It's usually a blessing in disguise, and this is what this is. And some of you are still kind of resisting taking that cup. Others of you, this is what you've learned, that these blessings come in different forms, in different cups, in different ways. And when Indiana Jones chose the carpenter's cup, that's when that was the right cup to choose. He got it right. That's the cup that God is giving to you, Scorpio. It's coming in the wooden cup, not the ornate chalice. It's coming to you in a wooden bowl, not the golden chalice, okay? Take the cup if you haven't taken it already. The others of you, you've learned your lesson by not taking God's blessings, especially when you've prayed for them, because they can't come in the way that you thought that they would. Whether it's a relationship or a job or whatever this is, you know what this is for you. But again, you know in your heart and your heart of hearts what is really of truth, what is really going to fulfill you. Some of you didn't want love again because, like I said before, there's somebody here who's gone through a divorce or a relationship where, it didn't pan out right. It didn't work out the way that you want. So you thought maybe that was true love, and it turned into a disaster. And then when love came again and you felt that it was a different type of love, it was a true love, it felt different, you denied yourself from taking that cup. You doubted your intuition. Again, with suppressing your intuition with the moon card. You didn't take action on it because you thought it was going to lead you to the same unpleasant place. But God's telling you something different. You thought that taking that cup was going to lead to disaster again. It was going to lead to chaos and conflict. See about avoiding conflict here? You didn't want to take whatever this cup was because you were afraid of conflict. And there's the conflict right there of the chaos. Resisting change. You were afraid that whatever this cup was bringing you, you were going to get into the same crap again. Maybe fighting, arguments, maybe your last relationship or your last job, there was a lot of fighting or something like that. And you were afraid that when this new thing came in, you're like, am I going to get into the same crap again? Nope. This is coming from God. It's not coming from the 3D world. There's a huge difference when offers that come to you come from God than offers that come to you from the 3D world. There's also something here about a job, competition. You want to do something that ultimately fulfills you with your talents, okay? I know I talked about in your reading, Scorpio, you guys are very blessed with some creative artistic talents, and you can totally make a career out of it. And you're like, I don't know. I'm going to use my creativity to build my abundance, to give me my new start. This is not anything that anybody else does. That's where the blessings come in, guys. When you take the path less traveled and you do things that society is not normally doing. It's exactly what happened to me. I already talked about my story before. You probably heard it in other readings. You're worried about this competition with others. The only competition is with yourself. So go listen to Cancer's reading because I said the same thing to them. There's no such thing as competition. Now, I will say there is healthy competition, right? Where it's kind of like, oh, that's going to motivate me to go above and beyond. It's going to motivate me to look at things differently and change what the rest of the world is doing. Similar to, it's like, you know that you do something, you have a skill, you have a talent, and other people have similar skills. And then you kind of look at your competition, but instead of saying, oh man, they're better than me, they have certifications, they have more degrees, they have more followers, they have more subscribers, they have more views, they have more this, and that. That is unhealthy competition. Stop looking at that if you're doing that. Okay? The healthy competition is, oh, that person does this? What can I do differently? Or they might inspire you to come up with a different idea for your business, for your life's purpose, whatever this is. And that competition motivates you to try to do something different that nobody else does. That's where you're not comparing. That's where it elevates you. And yeah, some of you, you're disappointed because you're looking at everybody else saying, well, they have this, they have that, they're more successful. How am I going to be successful with my gifts, my talents? Don't focus on that, Scorpio, if that's resonating with you. You have an incredible gift. Use it. Look what's at the bottom of the deck, because why? You have an incredible gift. God gave you this gift. Whatever Ace of Cups is being handed to you, it's going to bring you the Ace of Pentacles, a fresh new start, financial security and stability, Scorpio. You keep doubting this. Ask yourself why. I heard from somebody, it's too good to be true, that you following your passions, your heart's desires, you following your intuition, you doing something from an artistic standpoint is not going to bring you money. I talked about that with the Five of Pentacles. There's something about money here. You have to lose something in order to gain something, Scorpio. But what you're going to lose, you're going to gain so much more, and it's going to be better. And you're going to start realizing that it has nothing to do with your money. You're going to be more zen. You're going to be more at peace. People are going to look at you like, how are you so happy? I've had people, and I've never heard this before in my life. People come to me, they're like, how are you so zen? How are you so like high vibrational? And people talk about my energy, right? You know? And I'm not saying my life is perfect either, right? Especially when I left that job. And then I started doing this business and doing this for you guys. And it was a huge change. I had to trust that God was going to provide for me. And He's always done that. I may not have the same high salary that I did before, but let me tell you, the life that I live, the hours that I make for myself, the things that I get to do these days, I don't have any stress in my life. And if it comes even an inch close of me, I know how to get rid of it. That is way more valuable than the salary that I had, to be honest. And I was a single parent. I worked 42 hours away. 42 hours, Jesus. I worked 42 minutes away. One way, and then the way back. Picking my son up from school. Making sure that I put in my hours. When I didn't have my son at the time, I had to work extra hours to make sure if he had to go to the doctor, or he got sick, or I got sick, or something happened, and I couldn't make up my time. You see where I'm going with this? God gave me this Ace of Cups, and I finally took it. It was a big blessing. It was a gift. And then I took that gift and I created a seed and I planted that seed and it started to grow. And I had to make sure that I watered it, that I gave it light, that I gave it love and attention. This is what God is doing for you. There's a fresh new start here. And a lot of you guys want one, but you have to take the cup that God is giving you. It's going to change things, okay? It's really going to change things for you. So you have to stop resisting. You have to trust in what your intuition is telling you. You guys are very intuitive. What I'm also getting for at least one person here, for whoever this is for, this has to do with love, okay? It could be dealing with a job, okay? Because this is, you know, a new contract, a new job, maybe even a new house. Some of you relocating, new house, new fresh start. Go do it, okay? Stop fighting yourself and resisting taking this new opportunity. So there's somebody here with regards to love. You didn't take the cup before. There were conflicts. There were challenges with this. You weren't sure about this. There's also, you were beating yourself up, self-sabotaging for not taking what God gave you. But you looked at it from a different lens and you realized that it was a gift from God. That this Ace of Cups, this love that came in, it was true love. It was of the divine nature. It helped you to heal and it helped you to have a new beginning for yourself. This disappointment, you turning away from God's blessing, when you finally realize what it was, you realize that this ended up being a gift. And part of that gift was to help you to grow, to level up, to start working on your spirituality, on yourself, on your health, your well-being, your finances even. Finding your personal power, understanding that you can't be burdened by stuff anymore and you can't keep repeating the same karmic cycles because you put yourself into that. And again, with somebody weighing heavy with these emotions, this is part of what you're going to have to express to this person. If you're the one who has a lot of love for somebody, haven't expressed your emotions, you're going to tell them, you know what? I know I didn't care for this. I didn't want it. I was afraid of love again because of what happened before. But I see you as a gift now. And the others of you, you've taken the wooden bowl, the wooden cup. You stopped beating yourself up because you didn't take the cup before. But then again, not only did you end up seeing that this was a gift from God, that this person, this love was a gift from God, it also, again, gave you that a second chance, okay? Maybe Scorpio, you or your person, you're going to offer somebody something tangible, offer a fresh new start, offer something more long-lasting and stable and secure to this person. You're going to ask them for a second chance. This is a golden opportunity. So take it. And this person may be saying, you know what? I know this is new, Scorpio, but I want to give this to you. I want to start something different. I want to start this for the long haul. This could even be an engagement ring because this is something tangible. It is a gift. God could have helped them with this to present this to you, or you're doing this to them. But this is understanding that these things that God gives us, it could be full of dirt. They could be small. Again, they could be coming in a cup that doesn't look like an ornate chalice. But they're massive blessings. and you do what you, what's it called? Whatever God gives you, it's up to you to make something of it. Again, you have to tend to that seed. You have to take care of it. It can grow into something magnificent. There is abundance here. There is financial wealth. There is financial stability and security with this. This could even be a new home or something, right? Again, take it how it resonates. There's a lot of stuff coming with this Ace of Pentacles. But either way, for all of you, God is giving you a new opportunity to start something more fruitful, more prosperous, laying the groundwork so that you have really something to build something solid and stable on. But you have to take those gifts from God and utilize them wisely. So that's what I'm getting with this. There's also Three of Cups. There is a reconciliation and reunion here. Somebody here is coming in to offer you stability and security. Maybe even help you with debt, money, buying a house. Could be engagement ring. Like I said, Three of Cups is an engagement. There's a celebration here. A big offer of some sort. This is a big offer, and it's solid. It's coming from someone very trustworthy. They want to reconcile with you, Scorpio. They want to celebrate life with you. There is engagement. There is marriage here that I'm seeing. This is a new start to live life more fully, more abundantly, because Three of Cups is abundance, more happily. It's going to be a lot more joy and bliss in this situation now. Go have some fun at the same time. Your vibration is going to affect the health of the seeds that you plant. See, when I say Pisces, there's Pisces right there at the top of the deck. Look at this from a different perspective. You will feel a lot more enlightened when you do. You'll get those solutions to those problems you've been having when you go within and you meditate and you recalibrate your chakras. You get to a centered, quiet place and you say, let me look at this differently. It's exactly what I did, especially with the competition, right? The healthy competition. Oh, you know what? What can I build off what they're doing? What can I do something better? What can I do that's unique to my business, to my project, whatever this is? This is also about somebody looking at a new perspective on what this blessing was to them. Or it's you, Scorpio. It gave you a golden opportunity to start life anew. To start life over. Because God grants us that. But we have to see it and we have to take that when He blesses us with that. All right. Holy cannoli. All right. These readings are getting very deep here. Let's see what else Spirit wants to tell you. Let's see what guidance we have. What guidance do we have for Scorpio? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Syrians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Wow, that was fast. Your wish is granted. What you've asked for is coming true. You saw how that flew out, did you not? But that happens when you walk away from unhealthy situations. What I say, pack your bags and go. It's time to pack your bags and go because you don't know what you're going to be blessed with. Leave the unhealthy situation and enjoy the new doors that open as a result. Beautiful. Oh my God, look, I talked about a job. There's the new career underneath that. Your work focus is shifting in a positive, new, and successful direction. Whoop. Children. Your connection with children is part of your life's purpose. I talked about a single parent, okay? I talked about a single parent. There's something here was like, you know you don't want to do this alone. You know you don't. That's for some of you, not for all of you, okay? Keep that in mind. Your wish is granted. The fairies know how to magically manifest all of their material needs and desires, and they also assist people like yourself in making their dreams come true. This card represents that the fairies are very happy to grant your wish. They work in concert with all of the universal forces and energies, but you can also help your prayer rapidly manifest by going with the flow in your own life. Stay as centered and peaceful as possible because negativity could block your desire. Go outside in nature often to keep your spirit soaring with the magical energies of joy and gratitude. Additional meanings are a loved one is planning a surprise for you. Your thoughts are manifesting into form very quickly, so be sure that your silent prayers and spoken words are aligned with your desires and not your fears. Trust in the universe. Keep a sense of wonder and awe. It's kind of like childlike energy, right? Believing in miracles. Believing in the impossible. The walk away card. It's safe for you to make your desired change. You've been wanting to do so, but have hesitated out of fears about what the future holds and how people will react to your decision. It's exactly what I was saying. This card validates that it is really time to leave. You'll be happier and healthier as a result. Ask the fairies to smooth the path of your transition and lend the necessary support. The sooner you make this change, the sooner you'll experience the bliss that your future has in store for you. Additional meanings are be assertive and tell someone your true feelings. That's hitting hard for somebody right now. Make a commitment to yourself and vow to keep it. Start planning now so that you're able to leave, such as calling a support group, updating your resume, or squirreling away money. Go for healthful and vigorous walks. They want me to go back to something about a support group. Some of you may have found a new circle of friends or found a community of people or soul tribe to help you with this. There could be even siblings, okay? I'm getting siblings for somebody here. Somebody has 3 sisters. That's for somebody specific, guys. It's not for everybody. Just because it's not for you doesn't mean that this whole reading is not for you. Remember, take what resonates. But there's something here that you had some support group, and there's something with 3 sisters here, all right? Or 3 siblings. Others of you, you need to find your soul tribe to kind of help you get through this transition. And for some, this is a new career for you, all right? So, see, it's time to pack your bags and go, Scorpio. Once you do, your wish will be granted. Remember, you got to do something you've never done to get something you've never had. A lot of risks involved, trusting your intuition and trusting in your divine guidance. God knows where you need to be, Scorpio. Not man. All right? Not society. Learn. A little nudge, it's now your turn. Put on your thinking cap, it's time to learn. Learning a lot of lessons from all of these life's experiences culminated into now, Scorpio. Again, following your heart is going to be a big thing here. Taking the path less traveled, taking the cup. Trusting in the gifts that God is giving you, okay? It's now your turn, Scorpio. It's time for you to go. It's time for you to follow your bliss. Go after what it is that you want. Again, stand up for what you believe in. What you've asked for is coming true. But remember, you have to be in that high vibrational state. You have to be in alignment with your heart's desires to make that work. You're on the right path. The way ahead is clear and true. You've chosen the right path for you. See, guys, if you're doubting, the cards don't lie. It's right here. This is the right path for you to take. Go. Just go. You don't have to take everything with you. Just go. Okay? Just go for it. All right. Let's see what's going on with love and relationships for you. What's going on with love and relationships for Scorpio? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Syrians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. They're having me look at the Learn card again. A little nudge. It's now your turn. See, somebody needs to come forward and express their emotions to somebody. It's your turn to fess up now, Scorpio, for whoever needs to hear that. What is going on with love and relationships for Scorpio? chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Yep. There definitely is. That's why I said there's deep energies here. Really strong connection between you and somebody. So if you're doubting the connection between you and somebody here, Scorpio, this is confirming that you're not crazy. All right. There's a strong bond between the two of you. What I'm also getting is there's something about chemistry. It could very well be with you in the relationship with yourself with regards to your talents, your life purpose. All right. You're feeling very strong energies, and there's like this strong chemistry between you and what you love to do. So go follow that. All right. Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So some of you, you know, it could be a marriage thing. It could be a relationship. Some of you need to go into separation. Even though there's a strong magnetic attraction, if you are in a divine counterpart relationship, you have to do the healing through separation. So some of you literally need to walk away from your person and start following your life's purpose, changing your career. And I will say, when I asked my guides, when I first started my awakening, what is required for me to come into harmonious sacred union with my counterpart, only one card came out in my yogic path deck, and it was the Dharma card. I have a photo on it. I even wrote a journal entry on it. Okay. That had to deal with a new career, which is what I'm doing now. Part of that process is for you to live your life's purpose and take the path less traveled. All right? Leaving that job, burdensome, stressful job that you know is not serving you. So even though, like for me, having that strong magnetic attraction with my counterpart, I'm like, nope, there was a higher purpose. I needed to do my life's work, my mission work. And I healed during the separation, and I even started my business during separation. I walked away from my job separation when I was in separation from my counterpart. Everything shifted during separation, and that's when I was really leveling up, okay? Others of you, distance makes the heart grow fonder is what I'm hearing. And I know this is getting crazy with the light, but I think there we go. Okay. Distance makes the heart grow fonder. You've been in separation from your person, Scorpio, for a very long time. Could be 10 months, could be 10 years. All right. Or 7 years. There's 7 of Wands here. Something. There's a long time being separated from your person. And it's been weighing heavy on you. And you're like, you know what? I can't. This has actually made the chemistry between you two even stronger. You feel this person. You want to be with this person. You can't hold it in anymore, which is why you got to drop the wands. And you know it's time to go. You know it's time to come forward with expressing your emotions, right? Because you've had that wish to come into union with your person. You've had that wish to come back to this person, but you had to do your healing. You had to do all this stuff. But this whole long separation that you've been in with your person has really, it has inundated you with even stronger feelings than what you had for this person before. And it's kind of like I'm hearing I'm going to explode. Somebody just said I'm going to explode. It's so heavy. There's so much pressure. I cannot keep it in anymore. I have to do something about it. Now, what's interesting is that the very soon card is behind that. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Exactly. But there's also some of you are going to separation very soon. Or again, with the separation ending, because we saw the World card, there is going to be new beginning with in your love life with your person very soon. Okay. All right, Scorpio, hopefully this helps you. If you would like a personal reading or a life coaching session or even a live tarot reading, you can have a live tarot reading with me too. You just pick in the form when you're going through checkout what reading you would like to do, and we can do a live reading based on where you place it on the calendar. If you would like to purchase a tarot reading package, you can go to capellawellness.com, check out the service suite there, check out the packages. I have links to all that stuff in the description box below. If you have any questions about anything, please let me know, okay? Don't hesitate to reach out to me. I know I give tough love, but this is how I'm being guided to teach and to guide. Again, you can't have positive without negative. And when you overcome all of these harsh things, these challenges, I'm telling you guys, your life is really going to shift for the better, all right? So, yeah, that's what Spirit has for you. And again, hopefully that helped. All right, Scorpio, that concludes your reading. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today, and always I send you so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jasmine, Capella Wellness, starring out.